Hello, I'm Eugene Tordo, and this is ET Garage, and today's video is about whether I should change this out or not. Okay, like I was saying, today's video is whether I should change out this master cylinder or not. This is a new one. This I got through Rock Auto. Reason I'm changing it out, that one is leaking. And at first, I noticed that the front reservoir keeps going low, and I figured that's just because the brake pads, as they wear, and the front on these tend to wear a lot quicker, especially this brake setup I have with the Wildwoods, a lot quicker than the rear. But every time I look at the pads, they're not really that worn, but the fluid keeps dropping. And then I noticed a leak on the power brake booster. You can see fluid running down it. So my first assumption is that usually, and this is what happens, is on this end where the push rod goes in from the power booster, this seal usually goes, and that's where they leak, and then you see the fluid run down the power booster. But I'm looking at it, and you can see the leak is actually coming either from this seal here, the front master cylinder, or the cover itself, which has me a little confused. But so I have to decide, should I try and fix that leak or just swap out the master cylinder? Now normally when you swap out a master cylinder, you take the in this case you would have to take the little switch off, put it here, and then hook up hoses and bench bleed this on in a vise before installing it. In my case, I actually have to take the master cylinder apart because in the master cylinder that's in the car now, I have an aftermarket bias spring. So that's also a little extra work I have to do. The real big problem with any master cylinder you get these days for the C4 Corvettes, and I know this from reading on the forums, they're old junk. They don't last long. This here really isn't that old, this one here that's leaking right now. I replaced that when I did my front Wildwood brakes. I can't remember how long ago that is. If I can, I'll put it up here, and also leave links to the playlist for the Wildwood brakes and all that stuff. But let me move the camera around and I'll show you the leak. And for now, I'm just going to be asking for opinions on what to do. Replace it, which I'll probably do, or just try and fix the seal, or just leave it and just keep putting fluid in it. The brakes feel great, so I ain't worried about that. That's safe to drive. I just got to make sure the reservoir is full. Like I said, let's move the camera around and we'll get a better look. All right, hopefully you can see this. You can see the fluid leaking down there, but it's actually, if you rub your hand under here, I already wiped it off, but you can feel the fluid underneath. I don't know if you can see it there on my fingers. And it looked like it was leaking around from here, but I don't think so. I think it's actually leaking from there. Yeah, here's some more fluid there. So it's leaking down here, running there, and down there. I'm still going to take this off, whether I change it out or not, and check the piston on the inside just in case it is leaking from there. But in the meantime, I have to make a decision. I really already made a decision, but I want to hear everyone else's opinion what to do. Should I just clean it up and try and fix the leak where it's leaking here, or something else? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, like I was saying, let me know down in the comment section what you think I should do. I am going to go replace it out. I was going to do it in this video, but some other things came up that I need to do. That is not related to this channel or this video, and so those things I got to get done, and I'll probably do it next week. I also went ahead and I am not sponsored by Rock Auto or AMSOIL. I went and ordered some brake fluid from AMSOIL. And one thing, when you order anything from AMSOIL, always look for their coupon codes and stuff. They had a special on one of these lit magnetic sticks. The end lights up, which is nice, and which I got free with when you spend X amount of dollars, of course. So when I ordered like the brake fluid, I ordered anything else I could think of, like motor oil and filters or anything like that. And then they always ship right away. I always get stuff within a couple of days after I order it. That's what's good about AMSOIL. Like I said, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by Rock Auto. Actually, now I think about it, I got this from Summit. Whether you get it from Summit or Rock Auto, I looked at them. They're the same. Yeah, they're basically the same. And they're all made in China, which means they're junk. Yeah, like I say, on Furums, everyone that's changed out with the new master cylinders, they don't last. The one in there, that's been in there a couple of years now. I'll try and leave a link when I put it in, how many years ago up here. I'll try and post it up here. I did it back when I did my Wildwood brake upgrade, the front brakes. I'll leave a link to that playlist up here. And I really wanted to do this whole thing in this video, but like I said, I have things to do. Other things came up. So, it's just a short video. Sorry I don't have more right now. It's just, once the fall gets here and car show season is over, and I like to do a lot of traveling during the summer. So, once the fall's here, I'll get back into doing more projects on the C4 and get this done. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep the master cylinder full. The brakes feel great, so I ain't worried about that. I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.